His work spans Web3, blockchain, and software development, with recent achievements including leading the front-end development for Grasso, a SUI-powered platform enabling fractionalized asset ownership. This is blockchain terms. His commitment to excellence and teamwork recently earned his team the SUI on Campus Bounty, recognizing their efforts in building impactful blockchain solution. Ladies and gentlemen, can we put a round of applause for Mr. Okeke Chinedu Emmanuel to speak with us for 15 minutes.
Now, what is front-end development? This is the next slide. Now, what is front-end development? It's the part of technology that brings ideas to life on a screen, making sure websites and apps look good, are easy to use, and work well. Now, this front-end development, our concern is making sure that we bring that UI design, we bring it to life, make it interactive, it works well, it looks good, and it's responsive across all screens. Please, the next slide. Now, tools of the trade. What do we use in front-end development? Now, there are a lot of tools we use for front-end development, but the basic ones is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now, for you to become a front-end developer, you must understand HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Once you understand these three, you can understand any other front-end development framework. Please, the next slide. Now, as you advance, you can explore more powerful tools like JavaScript frameworks. Now, these are the frameworks we're talking about. Other advanced tools for front-end development. We have React.js, we have React Native, we have Angular, we have Vue.js. Now, we also have CSS libraries that make writing CSS easier. We have Tailwind CSS, Material UI, Bootstrap. Additionally, we have collaboration tools like GitHub. Now, GitHub is for collaboration, where we post our code and we work as a team. Then we also use GitHub for version control, team-based development. The version streamlines the flow and provides clarity. Please, next slide. Now, why agri-tech needs front-end development? Technology can help solve agricultural problems like weather forecasting, crop management, and market access. But it's only useful if farmers can easily understand and use it. Front-end development makes this possible by designing simple, user-friendly interfaces. Now, there's something there about the backend, about data collection. Like, when they are done with this backend stuff, done with all the data collection and everything, to be honest, it's ugly. Like, you won't actually understand it. It does not even display on the home screen unless you go to the console in your browser. Unless you go to the console, that's where you can see the data or the information that is being fetched. Front-end now can fetch those data, display it on the screen, and you will understand it properly. Here's the next slide. Now, analogy. Now, think of front-end development as the controls of a car. Now, the back end is the engine. This engine might be powerful, but without a steering wheel and pedals, which we can consider as the front end, you cannot control the car. The car is useless to the driver. You understand me? So without the pedals, without the steering wheel, even if the car has a 550, I forgot the uniform for the power of an engine, but even if it has a high capacity engine, it's still going to be useless to the driver if they don't have this pedal or the steering wheel which driver can use to interact with the car. So similarly, technology in agriculture needs to be designed well for the farmers to drive it and benefit from it. Now, practical ways front-end development helps agri-tech. One, weather tracking systems. Now, there are APIs for weather tracking. There are APIs that we get this information from. So when you get this information, you can use the front end to display this information on the screen. You can manipulate it, display information of different types, different locations. Market access. A clean app interface where farmers can sell produce online without needing a middleman. Now, with the front end, you can develop a market access where the farmers can sell products online without needing a middleman. Then farm monitoring, like what the professor said today, that you can be away and also monitor activities on your farm. So with the front end, you can design apps, you can design web apps, websites that you can use to monitor activities in your farm. Now, how students can get started with front-end development? Number one, you have to learn the basics: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Now, this is the skeleton of the website. It's the structure, it's like the building blocks of the website. Now, the CSS is the next one you need to learn. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. It's the clothing. The CSS is mainly for styling the website. After you write your HTML, use CSS to style it, the colors, the shapes, the size of whatever you want in the website. Then next is the JavaScript. JavaScript is a programming language that helps for interactivity, the functioning of the website, the buttons, how things work in a website. JavaScript controls that. Also animations and interaction. Now, if you want to learn front-end development, there are some free tools where you can learn this for free. We have Free Code Camp. You can go online to www.freecodecamp.com to learn from there. There's also W3 School. W3 School is mainly documented, just written down. You just have to read and write. But in Free Code Camp, there are exercises. You can code along with it. They also have the Odin project, where you can learn front-end development. Then lastly, you have to build projects. Like the speaker on graphic and UI design said that you can learn things for a year, you can pay 100,000 naira for a course, but if you don't practice it, it's like you've not learned anything. So just by learning just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, consistent practice will make you very good. People will see you build stuff and will think that you're using very complex web development framework. They won't know that it's just the basics that you use to build the website. Okay, in Nigeria, agriculture employs a large part of the population. By learning front-end development, you can create tools to help farmers improve food production and even fight hunger in the country. So that's all about front-end development. Please, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.
You said that the farmer gets market access. So how does the farmer get market access exactly? Is it that the farmer uses the app, is it the benefits of it, or does the farmer add value to it? Okay, the farmer snaps it and posts it, or what? How does front end assist farmers?
Yeah, thank you. So what I meant was through the app, the web app, the mobile app, the farmer will have market access. That okay, with this app you can actually assess the market, put up goods for sale. Do you understand? You can actually put up goods for sale. Also purchase things for his farm. You understand?